Hi there, I'm going to now just summarize the points that you can use if you don't, your hands aren't clean and or you're out in public and you don't want to look like a complete nutter tapping using all of the points. I'm going to show you some what we call a shortcut. There's different versions of it, but this is the one that I use. Now, if you're indoors but just don't want to touch your face and your hands are still clean, you can use the top of the head. You can use this point here still, and you can use this point here, okay? And you can use that one there. You're just avoiding all the points on your face, and you can just go through using the hand points as normal, okay? So all you're missing out is the face. So top of the head, whoops, forgetting it myself. Okay, this point here, and then under the arm, and then all of those babies there, okay? Also, there is, if you're on a train or you're out in public and you're feeling a bit anxious or worried or getting a little bit of emotion rise up about something, you can very simply use the hand points. But I'm also going to show you a couple of other points to use if you're just using the hand points that are incredibly powerful. And I'm going to show you another little method to kind of disguise that you're doing EFT if you're in public. Now, I have used EFT in the most bizarre of places. I remember once getting a cold sore coming. I thought, oh no. So I was tapping like mad. My friend said to me, what are you doing? We were in a cocktail bar at the time, but I didn't care. And it stopped my cold sore coming on. Anyway, little story, an aside. So if you don't want to touch any of those points, you can just use the finger points, as I've said there, but then there's two little extra ones that you might want to use, and it's here. We can just tap like this. There's quite a few points along here. Some people just use one point, the pulse point here, but I like to use this, and other people do, because it kind of gets a few others as well. And you can just use all of your fingers, and remember, it's incredibly gentle, just a little tap. So you can almost be sat with your hands in your lap. You can just be tapping like this. The other point that I use is this one here. It's there, but we do that so to make sure we get it. And then of course the start off point, that one there. So let's just go through those. It doesn't really matter what order you do them in, but if you get a routine going, then I think that's easier. So my routine is this. I get that one there. I get that. Then I do the finger points. Remember, again, they will show sometimes these, it discounts the ring finger, but because it's got a really powerful point down the bottom here, I like to use it because it will affect that point. And you can just do that. Tap, tap, here, 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 here. Just do that. But another couple of extra points are here, okay, and there. So let me run through that with you just once more time. Once more time? Ooh. Here we go. Start on that point there. Sometimes called the kind of setup point. And we're going to go to each of the fingers. That's it. And then we're going to go like that, or like that, or using that one first and that one next. It doesn't really matter. Now, another little thing that I've discovered over the years is that you can just hold the points, so nobody will notice if you just sit like that. And so you're thinking of what's arising for you and what's worrying you, and you just hold that point, and the electromagnetic charge just from holding the point will make a difference, start to make a difference. And you can just hold the points. Yeah? And it looks less obvious. You can even hold the thumb points just like that, just sat there, that will begin to make a difference. Yeah. So you can just hold these points really, sorry, other way around. You can use either side, but I tend to use the outside. You can hold it like that, or even like that. And these points here, you can just hold again. This point here, this 9 gamut point here, it's a very powerful point. This here is what I call small intestine 3. This point here is a wonderful point just to hold if you're feeling anxious, nervous, you know. It's a good, lovely one to just hold, like that. And then you can just hold that point, those points on your wrist, just like this or like that. Or you can actually put those pulse points together, just like that. So you can just, in summary then, for this second part, you can actually do really slow tapping. You can just, and it's not really seeming as if you're doing tapping at all, so it's just holding the points and just being really conscious of your breathing. Try, if you can, to, if you're feeling really anxious and you're in public, just to breathe out a little bit longer than you breathe in, because that will also affect a chemical change in your body and bring that worry and anxiety, arousal down. So just holding that point. So we're just holding our points. If you just want to hold just the one point, just something like that. That. I really love this point here. Karate chop point, or any of the points there. So you just, as you're doing it, you're just thinking about the arousal or the problem and just holding the points, and also just focusing on your breath a little bit, making sure that you're breathing out for a little bit longer than you breathe in. I hope that was helpful, and join us tomorrow where I'm going to do another longer live showing you, I'm taking you through rounds of tapping so that you can actually join in, so that together we can stay as a community just dealing with our fears and not letting them build up and build up, with using this amazing magical tool of tapping. So look forward to catching you tomorrow morning.